you break, you broke, you take you, send you to your little group on mute. Sooner or later, he wanna tell him with a dip and all that other Ringling brother. Sporty, naughty, hot pot, greater than HOI shit. Slam and then jam. You can run, but you can't hide, you can't go far. No matter where you go, there you are.
The Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Mets. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're going to have a special atmosphere for this one, Singy. These fans have been waiting a long time to get back inside the ballpark and support their favorite team.
Yeah, we knew today would be electric, but after their team picked up a few road wins to kick off the year, I think the energy inside this stadium is going to be turned up an extra notch. So let's see if they can keep this good start going here at home.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this.
New York Mets.
Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Sean Manaea.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Now a chance for Andres Gimenez.
For Toronto, second baseman Andres Gimenez.
This to third, and it gets by him.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just...
McNeil, 1 and 2nd, over to Alonso, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Fastball for a strike. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Way outside. Now 1 and 2. 2 out, space is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. That's inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Berrios, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Here's Jesse Winker. That one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. That one way inside. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Oh, this is off the second base bag. And they get the out after the ricochet. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Juan Soto. Foul ball there. One out and a runner at second. Soto matched a homer in his last game. Pulls that one foul. Man at second. And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out. And now it's Mark Vientos. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Fought off foul. Two outs. Not even close there. And it's 1-1. Two outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Bichette makes the catch. And that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Anthony Santander. Right through there for a strike. Santander getting the start in left. Batting in the cleanup spot. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Quick three-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Dalton Varsho stands in now and watches strike one. One out, base is empty. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Impressive backhand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take that extra step, which could have cost him. But good job to make sure he got a good handle on it, and he got off a good strong throw to still get the out.
Ernie Clement stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Comes up empty.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they make short work of him there. We go to the back here at Citi Field, home of the New York Mets. Singing, we saw this team playing in the NLCS a year ago.
And some people were surprised they went as far as they did, but they had a really talented roster. In the postseason, you just need one of those guys to get hot. And good things start to happen.
Berrios back to work. And that one hammered. And a foul ball. Yeah, Pete Alonso was that guy last year. It felt like he was hitting a game-changing home run every night.
And the rest of his teammates just fed off that energy, Boog. Francisco Lindor was absolutely amazing. Mets fans will remember his grand slam against the Phillies for a very long time.
2 strikes.
But with that said, the only way for the Mets to take a step forward this season is reaching the World Series. Got him swinging. Had him way out front of the slur.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Here's a swing and a drive. That one back. Gone. That one made it to the upper tank. And this place is rocking. His second of the year. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One down. Jeff McNeil stands in. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Knock right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jose Siri now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better
Now
than that.
batting,
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Lindor, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that drops in for a strike. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jesse Winker, the next to hit, grounded out his first time up. Left field, Santander settles underneath it, and that is that. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. New inning getting started at the plate. Alejandro Kirk. Rolled over to third. Vientos whips it to first. One up, one down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. There's a strike. Springer with a homer in his last game. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
One and two.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Alonso makes the play, and it's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 1 strike. That's a ball. 1-1.
And that's
Ball.
down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches
2-1.
away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Flied out his first time. And base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
Struck out swinging his first time. That's in there. That's strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Knowing that the pitcher
0-2.
wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That misses
ball,
the
2
zone,
strikes.
and that's ball 1.
Hey!
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Now batting, catcher
Francisco Alvarez. Up now
Alvarez.
for the Mets. Singled and scored his first time. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
22.
And the next pitch is way outside. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 2. Start of the 4th. And now for the Jays, Andres Gimenez. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
Well, these Blue Jays just
0-1.
lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Tapped softly on the ground, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. Wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
The Jays down by a pair. Top half of inning number 4. That one outside.
Nope, that's outside.
And it's a ball and a strike.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
Now batting first baseman.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-2.
And that's a little high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
Left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Up the middle. And that one handled. And a quick out number 1.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. And there's a hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Siri,
Ball,
the next to hit, takes ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. On the ground, 2 ball. Clement tossed to second. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 2 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that is out of play.
Well, these Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Oh for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And there's a foul ball.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1-2 now. Stays alive. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
2-2.
And that one is inside. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. One gone, runner at first. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Clement measures 6 feet even, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017. Fouled off. He was late. Out to short. And that one finds its way through. And they have their first base runner since the 1st inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Ball 1 there.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And fouled off. Tying run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground, could be 2. Over to McNeil. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And we're back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Francisco Lindor. And that's outside. Ball 1.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Up the middle. Jumps, throws, and they get the out. Jesse Winker getting ready to hit. Both 2 in this one.
Jesse Winker.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground right side, Jimenez in plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one almost got him. Two down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 outs. And a ground ball to first. A flip to the pitcher covering, and the Mets go 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And now, George Springer. Reed Garrett on to pitch out of the pen here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And a base hit right there. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in. Just on the edge, and that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering in there for a strike, and the count is 1-2. To short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Relay to first, double play.
Now that is second baseman.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Here's Andres Gimenez. 1 for 2. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And a good eye there.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat.
That's a ball.
I don't think he'll let the next one go.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swung on, belted. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He made him pay for that one. His first homer of the year. It's 2-1. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that extends the inning. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's the strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Swing and a foul out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Blue Jays down a run. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Erik Swanson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And that one fouled off.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Action in the pen down there. Ryan Burr appears to be getting loose. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he chases that one. 1 out.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Here's Pete Alonso. Fastball for a strike at 95. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. In the air, left field. Santander. He makes the grab. 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco
2 down,
Alvarez.
base is empty. And now here is Francisco Alvarez. And that's in there for strike 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. And that's
Ball
outside. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at Citi Field, digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. There's the strike.
0-2.
And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2. That one missed.
2-2.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's a ball.
That's a really good take.
Dalton Varsho in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He'll take a jog around the bases. His second of the year, and we are all tied up. It's 2-2. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one a little bit high. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1 and 2, the count.
And there's a ball. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Ernie Clements next up for the Blue Jays.
Ernie Clements.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Danny Young.
81.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And the count 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And the batter is George Springer. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. There's a strike. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Midway in inning number 7. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jimmy Garcia. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Nimmo up for the 3rd time here. Watches that
Jimmy
one miss.
Garcia.
The other way, and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Now here is Jeff McNeil. And that one fouled off. Not close with that one. And it's 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Jimenez over to Bichette. And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now it's Jose Siri. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next pitch misses way outside. And that one fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Out to short, Bichette handles, throws to first. That ends the frame. Nothing doing. We go to the 8th. Now it's the DH, Davis Schneider. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away.
1-1.
Outside low. 2-1. And misses inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
A great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Number 10, Joey Loperfido.
Jimenez in the box now. Takes strike 1. That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And
oh, this one high and deep, way back there, and forget it. His 4th home run of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 4-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And here comes the Mets manager.
Pitching for the Mets.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-1. That one missed.
That's a ball.
Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Strike.
Swing and a miss. And a count now even up.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man at first. Anthony Santander at the plate. That one in there across the letters. Minter, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Swinging a foul straight back. Pickoff throw, and he's back in standing. 0-2 now, and they'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Varsho in the box now. No balls and a strike. Guerrero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Slow roller to first. To second, there's Lindor. And that is the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Chad Green.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The shortstop takes the ball. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jeff Hoffman, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Santander moving under this one. And there's one away. Digging in, Jesse Winker. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Right side, Jimenez sends it to first, and Winker is set down. Juan Soto now.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Outside.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it's fouled away. Time called now. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one ripped into right. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Tying run at the plate. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The tying run at the plate. Runner takes off to third. On the run, throw to first. What a play, inning over. Back here in Queens, all set to start the ninth in this one. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Inside, just missed. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1. Now a jump throw. No play, that's an infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop could even make that play.
On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now two aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Springer stands in now and watches strike one. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is Joey Loperfido. First pitch, not close.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Clement on second. Kirk over at first with 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Now this is in the air down the line. Soto going after it. Makes the grab. 2 away down.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda new, huh?
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swings through that one for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Mets 2. And we're back. Last chance for the home team. Now, Pete Alonso.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 23.
Late with the swing there.
Jeff Hoffman.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one hops the wall. And a big swing of the bat. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the ninth.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
Left fielder.
And here is Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander makes the grab. 2 down. So last chance for the Mets. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Batter calls time and steps out. He needs a refresh. It is a big at bat. 1 strike away. Tying run at the plate.
1-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Going back. And it bangs off the wall. Here's the throw. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of the series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
4-3 our final score.
Yeah. So I'm saying I just chillin'. Real West Side Compton. You already know what's up. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you, really alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater. Bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a town. I made the block, little snag or two. Auntie in the cockers, know Johnny is the projects, know St. Lucia. Tryna kill bills, off $1 meal, really will fit your whole attitude. The rap about the real, so little. Imagine if I had the boot. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking no first. I ever roll, shorty, the whole block posted. Everybody not the focus, any social, I'm posted. I'm like riding, I can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my shook. You just heard that he died on the last Friday.
How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high, I'm the ceiling, come. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a kill it. In the back, I'm chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me.
I don't want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a visa. Little to the little thick thing, keep it got a like she shine to Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been a leader. I'm on the pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, to me, I'm like, one day, don't see it. Just to the got the zip out, watching never hip hop. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they get it right. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I like to set up to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on a power trip.